This is the forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly. But today you can describe it as your all-round local eatery. What is the events ground for Citi TV's Back to Your Village Food Bazaar, which climaxes our Heritage Arts Festival, which started on the 12th of March. That's last Wednesday. Now, in a bit, I'll give you a feel of what's happening here. We'll speak to patrons, we'll speak to vendors, and you get to understand what today's event is all about. Welcome to the Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. So the food vendors have been put under 3 zones. That's the southern, northern, and the Akan zone. We'll speak to some of them and also the people who've come here to eat to find out why they decided to be part of today's event. So this is the southern zone. Run me through what you have here.
Okay, at our table we have a workman and a bobitadi.
Which one is the workman? Can I see?
Okay, this is the workman. This is the workman, and we use corn flour. Corn flour to prepare the workman. Very hot and so nice. With the bobitadi. A bobitadi. That is the Kita school boys.
It looks so
very local, and it tastes so nice. You can see some people enjoying it.
Yes, of course. I'll be speaking to them in the GV. What else do you have?
We also have jenkple.
Okay, that's the jenkple.
That's the jenkple.
Okay.
The jenkple goes with crab or gala in our local dialect.
So what did you use to prepare the jenkple?
We also use corn flour, but this one we roasted the corn before grounding it to prepare the jenkple. Sorry, yes.
And what other thing do you have here?
We also have abolo. Abolo.
That's my favorite.
Yes, the local abolo and apapansa or amatadi.
Amatazi.
Yes.
So how has sales been since you came here in the morning?
Fantastic, fantastic. In fact, people are just loving this table. You can also see we have what we call Bovilolo Kalami.
What is that?
I know you don't know it. This is our local fried fish. It goes well with the workplay as well. Yes, it goes well with the workplay.
So why did you decide to be part of the maiden edition of Citi TV's Back to Your Village Food Bazaar?
In fact, Citi FM, Citi TV, you people are fantastic. We've just heard of you over the news, and we decided to partake because we are part of Accra, we are part of Ghana as well. So whatever you are doing, we want to take part and also showcase our company to the whole world as well.
So we'll be speaking to some of the people who've come here to have a bite of, the food here. Let me try and speak to them and then find out why they decided to, be part of the Back to Your Village Food Bazaar. So what are you eating?
I work plain about bitadi.
How does it taste?
Delicious, excellent.
Why did you decide to come here today to be part of the Citi TV's Back to Your Village Food Bazaar?
We just want to experience the traditional food. Most of the times you don't get opportunity to have this type of foods at home. So you've left home. So
why is home?
Home is our hometown. We come from the Volta region. So we just want to have something nice from Accra. So
that's the first meal you've had today?
This is the first meal. We're having different meals after this one. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for speaking to us. But before we go, let me just ask you, for those who couldn't make it to today's event, what would you tell them? What are they missing?
I will tell them next time they should try it and come in. They are missing a lot. There are a lot of foods around, so they should just try and make it next time when they come around.
Okay, thank you so much for speaking to us.
Welcome.
Well, we're speaking to other vendors as well, but this is the southern zone. We'll be going to the Akan zone and also the northern zone to find out what exactly they're selling, how business is like for them. You're watching the Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. We are still at the southern zone speaking to more of the food vendors who've come here today to be part of the Citi TV Back to Your Village Food Bazaar. We are this food joint and we're speaking to the man in charge here. Tell us what's happening here.
So basically today we are celebrating Africa, Ghana, and as you can see, this place is beautifully flanked by traditional wear. So we are here to display our beautiful traditional food, most especially from the Volta region. As you can see, we've got amadechi.
Amadechi.
Yes. Then we've got the akpadechi.
Okay, akpadechi.
Yeah, the fish soup. We've also got the fetidechi, the okra one. Especially made from the Volta region.
I've heard a lot about this one, fetidechi.
Yeah, fetidechi. But believe me, this is specially made by what? A Igbe woman. in the kitchen. So we've also got the ademedechi.
So we'll be moving to the other vendors to speak to them. We'll be going to the northern zone and also the Akan zone. And you're watching the Citi Newsroom. Let's have a feel of what's happening here. So from the southern zone, we are moving to one of the zones, that's the northern zone, to see exactly what the vendors here are doing. I think I see something here. Also over here, that's Riggis Bar. You can see Asana, Sobolo, that's my favorite. Lamujin, palm wine, and pito. So we're moving to the other joint also to find out what they're selling there.
At this moment, I am hot.
You're hot, which means business is good.
I know it's very good. Well, I'm selling my local dishes, so definitely it is good.
Okay, so what are you selling?
I'm selling tumpani. It's made from beans, so this is a protein meal, and it's very easy to cook, and it's very tasty. It's from the Upper West region.
Okay.
Tumpani. Some people call it tubani. It's not tubani. It's tumpani.
Tumpani.
Yes.
So walk us through the process. How do you prepare this?
You just mix it with a bit of soda, and then boil your water and rub it in there with the leaves. And we have another one called pogolo.
Why is that one?
That one is right here.
Let's see.
This is pogolo. So with pogolo, you just drop it into the water. You don't have to put the leaves. And it's the same procedure as this one, but this one is lighter. You have to mix the paste to be lighter, and the pogolo a bit thicker. Then you drop it into the water, and you can eat it with a sauce.
Let me come over here.
Yeah. With a gravy sauce, or with pepper. We call it yaji. In the north, they call it gabele. They call it gabele. And in the Upper West, we call it pogolo or tumpani. So pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
How many years have you been in this business?
Business. Too many years. Since I was born, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks to this place.
Was it something your parents did?
I'm from the royal family, so local dishes are paramount, basically.
Okay.
And so we always like to give local dishes our best. So we even have cocoa here. Cocoa made from millet. So it's pretty much lighter than the yes.
Can I see?
Yes, you can see.
Okay. I want my cameraman to okay.
That's it.
From millet.
This is Kontulu cocoa.
What?
Kontulu cocoa.
This is the first time I'm hearing something like
Yes,
that.
so this is more lighter and healthier.
How do you prepare this? The conchulu cocoa.
It's with what do you call it? Tamarind.
Okay.
Tamarind and then water. That's it.
And that's all.
And then millet.
And how long does it take to prepare?
Oh, like in half an hour you should be done.
Okay.
Hello, auntie. Tumpani bi polo.
When people come to your shed, what's the response you get, the feedback?
Lovely. First, someone who don't know it are like a bit skeptical, but after tasting, like, wow, I didn't know it tastes this good. And then they actually buy more.
Let me speak to someone who's just come to buy from you, and I'll come back again.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Hello, you're welcome to the Citi Newsroom. I can see you're enjoying your meal.
Yes.
What's this combination?
So it's tumpani, poglo, as well as janjaga.
What?
Janjaga.
Janjaga.
Yes. And it all happens to be a northern-based meal. I grew up eating these stuff, and so when I heard about the program, I said, let me pass by. And of course, this is the first place I would have to come to, back to my village. So very exciting meal.
Reminds you of home.
Absolutely. From the north, I'm specifically from Tumu, and these meals are what we grew up with. Very nutritious, beans based, and so you largely don't need meat. We eat it with fish gravy. Of course, you could add some meat to it, but very delicious and very healthy.
When was the last time you had this?
To be honest, I had the janjaga about a month ago.
Where?
No, here. So a relative actually sent some of that to us, in Accra here from Tumu, and so I had the opportunity to eat that. But to be honest, before then, it had taken me like maybe 8-10 years. I actually thought about it, and I requested for it from the north. So this about it took me about 10 years to eat it about a month ago, and so this is the second time. So really a refreshing memory. I'm very excited about the opportunity, you know. And
those who couldn't make it to, Citi TV's Back to Your Village Food Bazaar, what do you have for them? What do you like to say to them?
I mean, look, all that I would say is that I have been here and this is amazing. I've enjoyed myself. I've tasted maybe 4 different, foods, and it just takes you down the memory lane. I mean, you will never get it all under one roof, and so it's a beautiful opportunity to come and enjoy this. And so, look, if it ends, the next one, people should really mark it down in their diary and make it a point to attend.
I am at one of the food joints under the Akan zone. They have a pransa here, and I think other dishes. I'll be speaking to the woman in charge here to tell us what exactly they are selling to patrons today and why they decided to be a part of the Back to Your Village Food Bazaar. So what dishes did you prepare today?
Pransa, comprising of palm soup, meat, fish, shrimps, and beans. And I made some gravy and crab plus eggs.
And how has business been so far?
So far, so good.
People come to your joint to buy their pransa. What feedback do they give you?
They tell me, in case they are having any engagement or wedding on, they will contact me. So I gave them my contact number.
And if we organize, something like this next year, would you want to be part of it?
Yes, I would want to be part of it.
But before I go, I just want to taste, the apram pransa. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so. This food is delicious. I just love apram pransa. We'll try and speak to the other food vendors under the Akan zone. You're watching the Citi Newsroom, and this is Citi TV's Back to Your Village Food Bazaar, happening at the forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly. So from the apram pransa joint, I'm moving to the Acheke food joint. It's also under the Akan zone. I'll be speaking to the lady in charge here, but she's serving. We'll try and speak to you as you serve, people who've come here to buy Acheke from you. What was this prepared?
It's actually from cassava flakes, and then it's steamed, unlike gari, which is fried. Okay, so you eat it with either any protein would do well with acheke, and then you have it with a side of vegetables as well, and then pepper. But some of us like to add mayonnaise to it to make it really nice. Well, you could have that as well. I mean, it's a really nice delicacy and everybody should try that. I mean, people have been trooping in, they don't know what it is and they would like to know what it is. So, I mean,
And how many years have you been, in this business, the acheke business?
Well, for a year professionally, I'm Ivorian, so I eat acheke.
So it's not just acheke and apram pransa that you would get at the